I have been told that this is the Mage Haven. Lennart, what's the Mage Haven?
Mage Haven is the title screen. It's
thanks.
It's the place between worlds where the wizards converge and plan their invasions to the various worlds that you can travel to. But from here we are going to create a new game. So you can choose one of the story realms, pre-made challenge scenarios, or you can create a new one. So let's go in and do that.
New stuff.
Yeah, so there's lots of things you can customize. Of course, the number of players, the size, and whatnot. But you can also add traits to these worlds to make them, more unique and sort of like to tell a story about the thing that you're playing. Some of them are very advanced, but let's just pick Highlands for now and go in. Here we have a list of rulers. You can pick a pre-made one. For example, we have very cool cat people. We have more traditional human feudal lords. There is toads, yes. We've got rat people, and so on. But of course, creating your own faction is the coolest.
It's coolest and it's the newest, right?
It's the newest.
This is not something that has been in Age of Wonders before.
No, you can actually create your starting race in this game. So you pick by choosing your form first.
Yes, your form is the physical shape that your faction takes. And we have many different forms, several coming from our earlier entries. As we saw, we have the Tigrans, we have toads, rats, but we also have the elves, the humans.
The orcs.
We have the orcs, and besides the form, it also defines certain physical attributes about your race. In this case, orcs, they are strong and they're ferocious.
But we could, if we wanted to, swap these for whatever else trait we want.
Yes, if
in
you
that
want,
same slot.
If you want orcs that are extra hungry, you can do that.
Extra hungry orcs.
Swarming orcs and whatnot. But let's go for these guys. Right. So next step is culture. Culture defines their starting units, the starting buildings, and the starting city. It's really their origin. So how do you find them when they are just crawling around their place before you invade as your wizard king? Yeah. So we can have feudal orcs, we can have barbarian orcs, industrious orcs, mystic orcs. But as we are going a bit tropey, we're going to use barbarians for now.
Barbarian orcs, classic.
Yeah. Industrious orcs could work really well too. We have here a next step, which are the society traits. So there's a whole bunch of them, and they basically allow you to tweak your culture further by adding additional ones.
Now, Jordi, I noticed on the previous page and on this page as well that all of these picks have icons, affinity icons, on the side. Can you talk a bit about what they are?
Yes, so like you said, they are the affinities. These are cosmic forces that basically define how your empire further evolves. It ties into the empire development, but it also makes it easy to spot when you meet another ruler, another faction, because it kind of tells you what you can expect from these opponents.
So what are we picking tonight?
We're picking Ruthless.
Something ruthless.
Ruthless raiders. So this affects a part of their economy. Like they loot from the battlefield, food and draft. So basically, you can see that they scavenge as they go across the place of highly mobile race. It's a good match for this trait. It will also affect their alignment, and we can also pick ritual cannibals, which allows them to eat enemies and themselves.
Yeah. So we're ritual cannibals and we're ruthless raiders, or rather, our people are, because
we can of course uplift them.
Yes, this is true.
During play, this is how we start. Right?
This is how we start.
Right. So next step.
So we're on the tome page. We talked about tomes previously. That there's 54 of them, meaning a lot. That's a big number. And now we get to pick just one. Right? You get. Everyone gets one.
At the start of the game, you pick a low tier or like tier 1 tome that sets off your magic use, and every tome contains a number of spells. Spells can be unit enchantments, world spells, summons,
combat spells.
Combat spells as well. Yeah, So yeah, I'm sort of like drawn to cryomancy because we're in Stockholm and it's was snow outside.
And people are like, it's cold. It's just below freezing, so it's
Right.
t-shirt weather. It's
Like,
not very cold at all, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But this is essentially your for to take a gameplay term, right? This is part of a tech tree in a sense.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're cold orcs.
Yeah.
Let's
so
go.
we're building up. We're sort of like spreading our affinities into chaos, shadow, and nature at this point. So 3 out of 6. And then next step, we'll be choosing what sort of ruler we are. What is our origin? So you can start off as a hero of the people, a champion who has good relations with the cities around them because they are from that world.
Yeah.
They have more experience and they have some economic bonuses. Or we can pick a returning wizard king. And they are less popular with the people because they see their people more as minions to have their own imperialistic ideals. But yeah, they make awesome spellcasters, and you don't need to be evil. You can be evil, but yeah, let's pick one of those.
Let's pick a wizard king.
Yeah. All right, so here we get to define our wizard king. Oh, look, our wizard king is a bit shrouded at this point. There's
Or
lots of things
shot.
here you can change. You can, of course, randomize your people. You can be of a different race than your minions.
If you're a wizard king, can you be that if you're a champion as well?
No, you're always of the people. So here we go, and yeah, let's build a.
Let's build something. I want to see something from a previous entry. Do we have any ice wizards or ice witches?
I think we definitely do.
Yes.
Arctica. Right?
Arctica.
Let's go. Let's build Arctica,
All right. So
the North Star.
yeah, we have like a huge amount of sliders to change the outfits. We have. Let's maybe start off with this big helmet because that sort of obscures her. Oh well, look, broken helmet. That looks scary.
Well, look,
Right.
and Arctica is so lovely generally.
Yeah.
It's not at all scary.
Yeah. So we got lots of outfits. Maybe this is a bit cold.
No, it's fine. But this is just the cosmetic and the look of our leader, right? It doesn't actually affect any game. There's no gameplay implications of what we're picking on
Well,
these.
you can choose your starting weapon, which affects the look a little bit, but of course you're able to switch this out and evolve your personal skills, your personal fighting skills of your ruler quickly during the game.
And I think we're going to be stuck here forever. So let's just assume that we have a save of Arctica available so that we can keep on going. Because otherwise, Lennart, you wouldn't leave this screen.